Hello again. Got a hunting story for you today. This happened, true story, Saturday, December 13th, 2025. It was early, real early. The kind of early where it's still dark, the ground's still frozen, and the only sound outside is boots on gravel and dog collars rattling. I got up, put collars on the dogs, loaded them into the truck. No puppies today. Grown dogs on deck. It might be the last Saturday I get to hunt this season, and I intend to take a deer. As daylight slowly pushes back through the darkness, I drove into the hunting club. Several family members were already there, along with a few friends. Our club is split in half by a state road, smaller side bordering a U.S. highway, and the larger side surrounded by county roads. Most of the land around us belongs to local farmers, many of them family, and we don't have the land disputes and Facebook arguments that some folks seem to thrive on. One neighbor even messaged me that morning, "I'm already in my stand waiting on y'all to turn loose." That's what good neighbors look like. Trucks line the dirt road near the clubhouse. Teenagers, adults, family, all there for the same reason. Peyton's 15 this year and starting to sport a little beard. I gave him the same grief the old men gave me at that age. I told him I had some milk and a cat, so he could rub that milk on his face and let that cat lick them whiskers off. Same joke Uncle Chicken told me, standing almost in the same spot. Traditions do matter. We cut the dogs loose on one of the biggest blocks on that side of the club. It didn't take long before they were shaking the pine trees. Radio chatter lit up. They're running a doe. A coyote just crossed the power line. I'll try and get a shot. That coyote crossed that power line so fast, I don't think I could have hit him with an artillery strike. Then the call came in. Big buck just crossed the power lines. Shots rang out. Stephen moved to cover ground. Moments later, more shots. I listened. The dogs hushed. That silence told me everything. Lexi called for shotgun shells, and before long the Edwards family had their first deer of the day. A solid 6-point. We dragged it up a 6-foot ditch bank, and I'll be honest, I'm glad Stephen had his hands on that rope. I'm not as young as I used to be. Deer loaded, and Stephen put a collar on it as always, because if it's your deer, you need to put a collar on it. And off to the clubhouse we went. 15 minutes later, we cut the dogs loose again. Another race, another T intersection. This one came to me. Rifle up, safety off, deer running hard. I let the M4 sing as the deer crossed the path, and I watched it drop into the ditch. My dogs piled in and hushed. Deer down. I hadn't even looked at the horns. I shot it for food. I thought it would taste good in some rice. Turns out it had antlers. 2 bucks on the ground before 9 a.m. Later, the dogs pushed towards a public road. Radios crackled and horns blared. Flashers on. We all got in front of them and turned them back to safety. Every dog accounted for. No drama. No danger. And that's how it's supposed to work. Before 10 a.m., I had had more excitement than most hunters have all season, and I did it with friends and family. That's why I started the Let's Go Hunting campaign several years ago. Take someone with you. Dogs, still hunting, it doesn't matter. Let them experience it. I've taken more than 100 people hunting personally. Only 2 didn't like it. Most now have their own dogs. One even leads hunts in the hunting program. One of the kids, I found out recently, has a meeting with a game warden next week to discuss a possible career with the North Carolina Wildlife Resource Commission. I took him hunting for the first time. Anyway, the Let's Go Hunting campaign is a wonderful thing. I hope it outlives me. Later that afternoon, we helped a neighboring club with a big buck that crossed the lines. Mutual respect, mutual access, no arguing, no Facebook lawyers. And then came the highlight of my day, bears. 2 bear cubs, about 50 pounds each, piled onto the road like 5-gallon buckets with legs. Dogs were giving chase. I caught the dogs off of them. Lucinda stood in the dog box howling like she had missed a Super Bowl. She wanted in. Bad. My meat dogs don't care if it's a deer, bear, raccoon, squirrel, they want to chase it. As the daylight faded, we cleaned deer under the lights. No processor. Our knives in hand, just like our daddies did, and just like their daddies before them. I've got Peyton cleaning a deer at 7 years old. Pictures of my son at 13. Skills that are worth passing down. Some folks say small deer shouldn't even go to the processor. Here's a fun fact. Many of us don't go to the processor at all. We'll hang them, we'll clean them, we'll teach the next generation. Because it's not just about hunting. It's about family. It's about neighbors. It's about tradition. It's about responsibility. And that's what this page Stick Bite NC is about. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching the video. If you got anything at all from it, click the like button. Consider subscribing to the channel. It's free. It won't cost you 1 penny, but it helps the channel out. And share the video with someone that you think might appreciate it. There's a share button down there. Click it, send it off. Help somebody out, make their day. Thanks for listening. Thanks for being here. I got another video coming up real soon that is the companion video for this one. And it's the dog box ride home. So look for that video and enjoy. Bye now.